that the VAT increase will be cut from the budget as we reset the budget. As we reset the button on the budget. So we're very much happy about that process. It basically takes us forward and it takes South Africa forward. We will engage continuously with political parties.
Frontline services. We want to cut waste. That's what we want to do. And we want to cut corrupt and fruitless expenditure. And that is what our spending review seeks to achieve, which will include, obviously, a review of all the ghost workers in the state to save many millions of rands that is costing the taxpayer at the moment. So there's going to have to be a spending review. We're going to have to look at where we can cut waste, not frontline services.
Process will be. I think most important at this point was the principal agreement and the principal decision by the minister, which we really welcome, to say that there will be a retraction of the VAT. That is what is important now. When you say, where does that leave us now? It leaves us there at saying that the decision has been taken post all the negotiations. And from now, we then engage on the way forward in making sure that that happens. I think that it's a win for democracy. It's a win for multi-party democracy. Yeah. And I think it starts to show a maturing of multi-party democracy and how we should engage to make sure that South Africans are truly represented in the room.
Increase from the budget. And this week, we concluded those discussions, which started yesterday. And we got a favorable response from the minister that indeed there is a possibility that this could be done. And subsequent to that, a statement was issued to this end. So which means what has happened in terms of this process of engagement have brought us to where we are today.
And we will continue to fight for all South Africans, especially the poor and the marginalized, in seeking economic growth, in seeking job creation, and in seeking responsible public spending so that the government does not keep on raising your taxes to fund unlawful expenditure, corruption, and sheer waste. And so the DA will now be pushing very hard for the necessary spending review. Long before.
So, that is obviously up to the ANC itself in terms of how it's engaged. For us as Build One South Africa, we've always said that in our position, we're a constructive opposition, that we were never there just to play opposition. We were there to engage. We were there to actually build from the benches that we sit on in Parliament. And so how the ANC then chooses to engage going forward is their own decision and their own processes. But I think that how they have handled this is actually something to really be applauded.
The Democratic Alliance, in its negotiations over VAT increase, made some demands. The Democratic Alliance indicated that they will vote for the VAT increase if a certain port was privatized, if the NHI was removed.
Long before this process began, we made proposals to the national government on how we could dramatically save money in the current budget to avert and prevent an increase in any form of taxation. The minister refused to listen to this. He kept on making it an issue about cutting frontline services when all the savings that the DA had proposed avoided cutting the crucial frontline services. We want to cut.
Be applauded. The ANC has been engaging, collaborative throughout this process, transparent, accountable. We've had numerous meetings with them. We even have a meeting today with the ANC. And so if that is the way that they continue, then absolutely, really, I do believe that multi-party democracy in this country, whatever it looks like, can only go from